Once you know what the magician knows, it is no longer magic. And this video is going to show you how to become the dog whisperer I know you want to be. We're talking body language, of course. At the end of the day, body language is your dog's main communication system. But before we dive in, there's a couple of things that I want you to keep in mind. Body language has lots of nuances. Dogs can read very small body movements, so if you're underdoing it or overdoing it, that will really alter your outcome. Also, socialization is a big factor when it comes to communication, but if you stick with it, I promise you the results will amaze you. I would like to start by breaking body language in three major sections. First section being rude or dominant body language. The next one will be friendly or submissive body language, and the last one will be neutral body language. So let's dive in. Rude or dominant body language is the type of body movements that you perform that can make a dog uncomfortable. Intimidation is a word that comes to mind when you are engaging in this kind of positions. So every time that you're square to the dog, you're standing in front of the dog and making eye contact with the dog, that's challenge, that's confrontational. You're demanding attention, you're demanding something. And just being straight like this is the baseline. If you were to lean forward, that escalates the movement a little more, and you will see it. Like every time that you move around your dog, pay attention to how they react. They will tell you everything you need to know. If you are overdoing it or not, just keep your eyes open and connect with your dog's emotion. That will let you know. But anyways, every time that you are here, and if you go over the head, that's very, very, very dominant. And some dogs might not like it. As a matter of fact, I think that's the main reason why a lot of kids get bitten to begin with. It's simply because that's very rude. So use it at your own at your own risk. Friendly or submissive body language. I personally love this one, just because you can get a lot more done being friendly than you can ever get being dominant. There's too much collateral damage. Anyways, so friendly body language. That means that you want the dog to feel comfortable around you, and that should, in my eyes, should be the goal, always and forever. So how do we get this done? Every time that you diminish your size, you are automatically making yourself more approachable, right? Like if you've ever seen any Animal Planet show, and you'll see creatures in the wild when they feel threatened, the first thing that they do is they try to appear bigger, and naturally we are bigger in comparison to dogs. So if you want your dog to perceive you as friendly, try to diminish your size. That will guarantee you. As a matter of fact, do yourself a favor, go to a dog park, just stand in the middle and then crouch down, and you are gonna tell me how many dogs come running towards you for snuggles. You're gonna thank me for it. Anyways, let's explore further about friendly body language. If you diminish your size and that's not giving you the exact result, you can take it a step further. If you're not square to the dog, as we discussed in the rude or dominant body language section, that's gonna go against what you're trying to do. But if you move your side, if you break that line of contact, that will show the dog that you are extra approachable, right? Like it's very friendly, very submissive, if you will, and that will lower the dog's guards, and that will allow you to get in really quickly. One more thing, rather than approaching over the head, try to approach right at the chest, at chest level, with your hand facing up. That's how you approach a dog. Every time that you go over the head, you're gonna break what you're trying to accomplish with the rest of your friendly body language. Oh, one more thing, I almost forgot. If you're going down or sideways is not delivering, you moving backwards, that should close the deal. That should make you a doggy magnet for sure. Neutral body language. There's really not a lot to say about this one, but it is very effective. Every time that you are being yourself, just standing normally, but holding your ground, you're in a neutral position, and this will be would come very handy when you have a dog that is like bouncing off the walls and trying to jump on you and trying to get your attention. If if you manage to stay composed and calm without giving the pup any energy, you just very centered, you'll see how the dog will naturally try to connect with you at that level, being neutral, and then you can do whatever you want. But simple yet effective. Body language is very simple in theory. It's not a whole lot more than what I just told you. But what is complicated is for you to master how you move your body, and most importantly is your ability to observe how everything that you do delivers or triggers a response in your pup. The moment that you master that and you start playing with those movements, you'll see that you can accomplish a lot more than you could ever do with commands. You will have a more genuine connection with your dog simply because you're speaking their language. So give it a go, and I hope this helped you coach your better life. See you next time.